What's up? Hey, John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. Coming at you. I had a meeting last night with a couple of people that wanted to help me start up Limitless Hoops officially. All right, what Limitless Hoops is, it's different than my actual program. Right, so the program is 50 All Stars, right? And the reason that I created it was because there was a lack. All right, what's up, Connor Rush? The reason that I created it was that there was a lack in basketball. If stuff's perfect, I'm down with it. Like, I'm an Amazon Prime member. You gotta just open up the phone, press a button, and it comes to you. That's dope, right? But this is my realm, basketball, and it's far from perfect. There are so many other organized sports out there that make the most of their athletes. For us, it's like the Wild West, man. It sucks, and it's better in other countries, and I've seen it better. And I'm like, man, this has to improve. So I was like, you know what? That's where I can make my mark. So I created 50 All Stars, where someone would provide like 7 days 7 days per week worth of training. They would give you accurate, detailed information on how to get there, right? So that you're not just guessing like I was. All right. What up, Jake Aarons? And then I wanted to make it like, fun and like reasonable cost and everything like that. And I've basically created that. But now there's still a few holes in it. And the leagues that we're in aren't like perfect yet. And since I have a stake in this league, since my parents own it, I'm like, oh, this is a great chance, because every league and every tournament is the same, dude. And none of them, I think, are to where they need to be. Now, playing college basketball, professional basketball, I've seen people do it extremely well. But the reason why they do those things extremely well is because they make money. And the better that you do those things, the more money that you get. For youth basketball, it's not quite like that. But I'm pretty creative, and I found ways to make it like that. So that's where I came up with Limitless Hoops, where I named the book after it, and I have my league and tournament ideas. And basically, by the end, you will be playing a game in a packed house where everyone wants to watch these games, because we will promote them on Instagram and Facebook. Like, we'll have ads for the games. We will have commentators for every single tournament game. We'll have the best players in all of Colorado playing in the same exact tournaments. All right. You will have your team will be highly legit, where like if someone doesn't want to really go all out, they're just not invited. So only the kids in Colorado that want to try their hardest are a part of this thing. So that's my 5-year plan. All right. And I need a lot of pieces to fit in, but I don't know. I think I'm fairly creative and smart, so I'm going to try to get this done. And when it gets done, it's going to be amazing. And the ultimate plan through all this stuff, through all the fun, money made, all that stuff, is for you guys to get better at basketball, to have a higher chance to go D1, and to have a higher chance to go pro. That's what I want. And I think if everyone kept those 3 things in mind, then we would have the answer very, very simple. All right. Hi, Coach. It is Soul. What up, Soul? How you doing? I heard that you're coming to practice tonight. So we got Connor, Jake, and Soul in the comment section. Anyway, let's begin with our story of the day.
The quickest, most efficient way to learn a complex move is to break it down into pieces. Practice each by itself 10 consecutive times. Then practice the first and second steps together 10 times. Do the same for the second and third. Then practice all 3 together with a 2-second pause between each. Then again with a 1-second pause. Then do it straight.
So that's for our program. We use the Curry in and out move to do 4 parts together, right? And but you guys can do this for anything that you're trying to learn. All right. What up, Noah Masseth? I see you, man. New VIP member, Noah Masseth. You guys can start coming to all the morning workouts, and we also have a new guy named Chris who's going to join the morning workouts as well. So we're up to 4 people. For the morning workouts, that'll be exciting. All right, but yes, for the step-by-step processes, you want to break things down into small steps. All right, and if it's like a 3-step thing, like that video just said, you just do one of the things. So just go in and out. And I know like a lot of people get like overwhelmed by our workout stuff, and they're like, that move is so impossible. Stop it. All right, everything's impossible until you break it down into steps and just do one easy part. See things as pieces, not as the whole thing, dude. Just like, again, the book that I want you guys to do every day. Of course, it's impossible. This is impossible. But this, let me get a good page. This is easy. This one page is easy. If I said you make it to the NBA if you do just this one page, all of you would be in the NBA. But then you have to do it again, then again and again. For these things, you're going to piece them together, though. So you take 1, 2, 3, and you do each of them just 10 times. You can work on this stuff for, like, let's say an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and you'll never get the move, right? Like, you'll get the move after, like, maybe 3 weeks. You can do that if you want. Or you can take 20 minutes and just do it 10 times. One of the pieces 10 times. Just the in and out. Then one of the pieces, the second piece 10 times. Then the third piece 10 times. Just do those things. All by themselves. Then you combine the first 2 10 times. So in and out between the legs. Then you combine the second and third one 10 times. Then you go through all 3 of them with a pause in between. So you go in and out, pause for 2 seconds. Then between the legs, pause for 2 seconds. And then the spin move or something like that, right? And then you do it again. You do that for 10 times. And then you do it lastly. You do the same thing with a 1 second pause in between. And then just in 20 minutes, you can learn a move that would normally take you 5 hours to learn. All right, so it's piece by piece. And again, you can do that with every other thing. All right, Chris. Oh, yeah, that dude, Chris, is he joining? He is joining. He says he can't come there all the time because his mom might not want to wake up. But he does live near Noah, so maybe they could do like a carpool. He also lives near Gavin. And I don't know, we could start a whole big carpool trend. That would be dope. All right, because again, if you take the pressure off the parents, your life is a lot easier because they don't care about your dreams as much as you think that they do because they've already had their dreams. They've already lived their life. They've already gone through the hard things. Like, dude, it sucks growing up, man. Going through that once is tough. Imagine going through it twice. For a kid who says, I don't have a dream to be a piano player. And then like the next week he's like, I don't have that dream anymore. I want to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And you're like, what? And parents just have to deal with that. So like they're just like kind of tired of it. So if you can let them rest, they will let you do whatever you want to do. All right. So let's make it easy on the parents by getting some carpools going, basically. All right. Here's tomorrow's workout stuff. The half court game, this is not what we're doing tomorrow. This is what we're doing on Wednesday. All right, just because we do just the middle school stuff for right now until we get a bigger group coming in. For elementary, it's a half court game. Make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. Ball pickup layup, juke straps, hurdle, jingle bell. So that's going to be a fun day on Wednesday. Heads up for that. Stuff that we did last Friday is scare shots, tiered free throws, inverted euros, around the cone spot shots, pick and roll drive against the drive, 180 tangent for shots. Thought that was a pretty good day. I thought we did pretty well. We didn't talk about the tiered free throws, but that's a fun game. We should have at least talked about it, but I think we didn't have the groups to do it. But we did everything else. For tomorrow, we are doing +7, -7. Okay, for this drill, you're gonna shoot the ball from the elbow. And if you make it, you get 1 point. If you miss it, you get -1 point. All right, and then you either go to +7 or -7. And if you do badly and you get to -7, well, then you go down to the easier level, where you go +2 if you make it, -1 if you miss. And if you get to -7 now, you have to do 10 push-ups, then start over again. But if you get to +7, you move back up to the 1 and 1. If you get beyond that, you move up to the harder one, which is 1 if you make it, -2 if you miss. If you get beyond that, you shoot 3-pointers. With the easy one, 2 if you make it, -1 if you miss. If you get beyond that, it's 1 and 1 from 3, then 1 and 2 from 3, and then you win the entire game. Not that many people win that game. We do it with 3 people sometimes, and with 3 people, you get 10 minutes to try to finish the whole thing. And we've had one group ever do it, and they did it in 6 minutes. But they had one of the best shooters in the history of our program, Sean Smith. leading the way. And speaking of which, we still have no one doing the 7-minute drill. Man, I got a top 9. We just need a 10th person trying it. Just get past the 5 in a row and do it. And again, that stuff is on our website, which is right here. All right, you want to click on our challenges, and then go down to the 7-minute drill. Click on that, and it shows you how to do it. Plus. A demo video plus all the top 10 is right there. All right, and it shows you directions like this, and you want to post your video to our section. All right, I got Team Durant winning. Oh, I haven't even watched the All-Star stuff this weekend. All I watched was I didn't watch any of that. I watched some highlights of the dunk contest. All right, but again, put your own highlights online. Do the 7-minute drill. Be very, very good, and then you'll be on fire during the games, and then you'll appreciate it. Trust me. All right. To finish up with the workout stuff for tomorrow, we have blindfold dribbling, the rhythm drill, scissors ladders to shots, flare repeat to shots, and then interior cuts and passes. I'm thinking that this one might lend itself great to circuit training as well, so we might do that, especially if we have enough people. All right. Yeah, that's it for that. Let's talk about the picture of the day real quick, because this is crazy. This is crazy. All right. Juwan Howard. He's a coach for Michigan, but he's also part of Michigan's Fab Five. All right. The Fab Five were one of the greatest college teams ever. They didn't win it, but they were so young. And but they changed the face of basketball, basically. And super exciting stuff when they were playing. But just this weekend, there was a melee. Now he's coaching, okay? And this is what happened.
He's going to get in the line.
This is what happened during the handshake lines, okay? This is what happened in the handshake lines right here.
Interesting finish here, 77. Oh, see, and they're going at it. Oh, yeah. Howard and Guard are not happy right now, as the two of them continue to have words. We told you Juwan Howard was not happy about that timeout. And Juwan Howard just threw a right hand. And now we got a scrum. We have a scrum in Madison. Players are pushing and shoving. This is an ugly scene. This is an ugly scene.
Oh my God.
Trying to get separated, and there's no doubt it all stems from the timeout by Greg Gard. Now, that's not an excuse for this, but that is what angered Juwan Howard, and it spilled over into this.
All right, so yes. All right. I don't know what the takeaway for this is besides it just being entertaining. You can't do this to your team as a coach, as a player, whatever, okay? Because you have to think about the future. You have to think about you have to think about the next game. They're gonna get suspended because of this. Come on, the game's over. You can't win anything. I mean, I care about winning so much that winning is the most important thing. Period. If you punched me in the face, and we're up by 1 point, and the ref doesn't call it, and you didn't see it, I'm not going to punch you back. I'm going to be like, oops, we won. Bye. But I would say 95% of people would swing back or yell or do something to get a T at that moment. And there's no reason to. A win's a win. Your jaw can feel better later. I don't know. And for this guy, some guy called a timeout. I still don't even understand why. But I'm sure it was unsportsmanlike. I don't know. Who cares? But yeah, the guy held his arm. So I mean, Juwan was just yelling at the guy. Then the guy grabbed his arm, but then he pushed the guy, and then everyone starts getting into it. And then Juwan swings. He's supposed to be a coach. I know he played for so many years, but that's not a responsible thing to do. But this does teach you that everyone's human. All right, even the coaches, they are human, and people are sensitive. So be aware of people's sensitivities. If they're not on your team, you can use it against them. But make sure that you are not one of those people. All right? Make sure that you are not one of those people. Michigan lost by 12, I think. Yeah, Sean is right. He felt like Isaiah Stewart. So yeah. It happens, but it's hilarious. Let's see. I have a plan: 3 days this week, 4 next, and then 5 boot camps thereon. Well, I know that Chris is coming to the Tuesday one. He'll probably be there alone. So if you want to add some extra days for boot camps, you guys should talk to each other and organize. 'Cause I know that's a lot better with multiple people. All right, having the motivation to move at like 5 something in the morning is a lot better with multiple people. So if you guys can come together, all the better. Let's check the homework real quick. We got homework for the day. We got push-ups. Noah Masseth, great job. And again, I talked to I'm trying to. Derek swears he's posting every single day, but it's Derek Senior that's messing up. That's what's said. He's swearing, but I'm like, no, you have to turn in the homework. You have to do the homework because, again, I want more people to do this. Wyatt Ingalls posted. Okay, Wyatt, I see you, Wyatt. All right, so we're up to 3 now, plus maybe Derek 4. We want to get beyond half. If we can get beyond half of the people posting in our program, we have 29 people in our program. If we can get to 15, then we're going to have so much momentum that everyone's going to have to post at that point. Trust me on this. I've seen people scream fire in a freaking theater, okay? I mean, like, once people start going crazy, doing anything positive or negative, everyone will start following suit. So everybody, post your homework. Great job, though, Noah Masseth and Connor Rush. Keep going. People will join you, all right? Fantastic job. It's harder to go against the grain than it is to go with the grain. So you guys doing this right now matters more than once everyone's posting and everyone's doing it. It won't matter as much for you guys. Hopefully you keep doing it, of course, but it'll be so easy to do then. And that's what you want. You want it easy for you guys to make it to the NBA. So that's why we need everyone's motivation and, multiple people coming in the mornings. It makes it a lot easier to wake up when everyone's doing it. Trivia question for the day. All right. We have, of course, our leader, our dear leader with 6, but Connor Rush is catching on him with 4, Noah Masseth with 3, Jake Aarons with 2, Sean Amin with 1. All right. Those are the trivia leaders. If you win the trivia, you win a coin for the month. All right, we still have half the month to go, or something like that. What is it, the 20th? We have a ways to go. Everyone can still win. Make sure that you get this. Let's see, what does that say? All right, here it goes. What is this? Oh, I think I know this one. Oh, this is so random. Okay, here's another random one. Good luck with this. You do 50 push-ups a day, though? Sean, it doesn't matter if you don't help other people do them as well. Same with the 7-minute drill. I've heard people say, oh, the 7-minute drill, I did it. And I got 89,000 or like 30 or whatever. And I'm like, cool, did you film it? They're like, no. I'm going to have them film it. Then they film it and they get 10. Why? Because there was pressure added to it. Anything is easy without pressure. All right? If you have no pressure, of course you're going to just do your push-ups. But if you have to do them, and then report that you did them, and then every day that you miss that you did them, someone's going to call you out, now it's going to be hard. And that's what basketball is. That's what team sports are. You have to do it in front of everyone. That's the hard part. No one's understanding that. I don't care about the push-ups. I care about you being pressured to doing the push-ups for a team goal. And then you inspiring everyone else on your team to do said push-ups. That's the goal. It's not LeBron sneaking out at 2 a.m. and shooting shots and then not saying a word. No, it's him being a leader and forcing his entire team to do this stuff. That's what makes a great player. It's not about you. It's about everyone. All right? So do we understand that? Pressure makes diamonds, baby. There you go. All right. All right. So the trivia question today is a hard one. Which NFL quarterback suited up for an NBA team on April 11th, 2017? I definitely know this answer. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I know this answer. Oh, yeah, I know the answer. I was right. All right, so let's see if you guys know the answer. First one to put down the answer wins. How do I add it to the playlist? To add it to the playlist, you go to our website under curriculum, and then you click on playlist access, and then it grants you access. Then once you are on your video, you click on save, and then you save it to the playlist. It's that easy. All the instructions are on the curriculum page. And there goes the answer by Finn Kaufman. Finn Kaufman, so quick, man. So quick. It is Tony Alexandrius Ulysses Romo. Tony Romo of the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are my favorite NFL team. If I watch the NFL still, which I don't, probably because the Dallas Cowboys have always lost. But yeah, so Tony Romo is the answer. The Dallas Cowboys 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback was named a Maverick for a day for the Mavs' final home game of the season. Though Romo was an excellent high school basketball player growing up in Wisconsin, he rode the bench and didn't see any game time. He was out there during warm-ups. He looked pretty good. Like, he's going in for like real like layups and then like shot a few jump shots, switched him, but he looked hella small compared to the NBA guys. But it was kind of neat to see him on the actual basketball court. It was weird. Dan Marino, you spelled Marino wrong. I-N-O at the end. But no, it's not him. Noah Massad, you didn't look that up, man. You just copy off people that write the stuff down, but it's all right. The winner is Finn Kaufman. All right, that makes that your 7th win. Great job, buddy. All right, moving on. What do we have here? We got our quote of the day. Let's check that out. All right, the quote of the day is to go forward. All right, there's a retreat dribble, right? There's the going side to side. For basketball, this isn't talking about where you dribble. But it is like when you want to go to the basket, you go right at them, right? All right. But in life, you want to go forward. And there's a great Martin Luther King quote that said, like, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, right? But by all means, keep moving, right? You want to make sure that you go forward in a forward direction. So it should be perpetually forward. So that basically whatever you do today, tomorrow you do more of. Just add one. One to whatever you did today, do one more tomorrow. Add an extra one the next day. And as long as you go forward, and don't take steps back, you'll be going further than most people in life, period. Because the going forward prospect of things, that's the impossible part. Like, again, I said it's a day-by-day, page-by-page sort of thing. That's how life is, man. And you can have, so many people have like backtrack days when like they just give up. Like, so if you have a dream, whatever your dream is, right, from 1st through 12th grade, there's going to be a point in time, whether it be 8th, 7th, or whatever, where you're going to get rocked real hard, and you're going to just give up, and you won't do that dream for like 8 months. You're going to waste all that time because you'll think that you can't do it. Then you'll get reinvigorated and you'll go again, and then like years later, you're going to regret those 8 months that you took off. But if you can keep going forward, keep just raising just opening your eyes and somehow taking a deep breath and just getting up, all that ails you will be like cured eventually. I mean, like, just take a quick cold shower or something to wake the senses up, man. Like, you're going to feel better about whatever you're feeling bad about a second ago. Eventually. Your injury will heal eventually. All right? Your mental state will come back eventually. But not if you continue to go backwards, because if you go backwards far enough, you're not going to be able to catch up to anyone. And then it will truly be impossible to make it. Whereas before, you had a slight chance. So take the slight chance that you guys all have and make sure that you continuously go forward so that you take no back steps in this thing. And again, if you take no back steps, no negative steps, like if you have the ball in your hand, right, no negative steps, then people can't push you backwards. All right? Every single day, you want to go forward. So make sure that you do just that. All right. Let's talk a little bit more about the workout that we're doing. All right, coming up here. Let me see. What are you guys talking about now? Noah, stop copying my answers. Of course, he always does that, man. All right. So for blindfold dribbling, again, you can practice it beforehand. The ultimate goal for this whole thing, if you guys ever want to do like picture perfect, I just told someone today, there is a point at which you can be perfect with me, the perfect pace. You think all I'm going to say is, oh, you're doing 3 days? Do 4. You're doing 6 days? Do 7. You're doing 7 days? Do 10 days a week, right? No, there is a point of perfection that you can definitely reach, and it's the perfect pace, all right? The perfect pace is not impossible to do. I would even say try it for 7 days. Try the perfect pace for 7 days. See if you can do it for 7 days, all right? So on Sundays, what I want you to do, all right, on a Sunday, on any given Sunday, like the movie, on any given Sunday, what I want you to do is, 1, do Monday's homework. So this is Sunday, do Monday's homework. For Monday's homework, you want to do, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes of each of these drills, and I want you to film them and post them. All right, and you just try them, and you can use my direction. You can use our website where it has videos of these drills. All right, and then you want to do +7, -7. You want to do blindfold dribbling. You want to do all this stuff right here. All right, each of these drills, and then post them. Then you want to do the daily challenge, whatever your daily challenge happens to be. Then, speaking of which, our daily challenge for today that I'm going to mention is the 7th grade daily challenge. That one is take on month 5 of the 10-month Chastain challenge. Complete your 5 chosen items. Again, for that one, you can pick whatever you want. All right, for the 7th graders, they are doing 10 straight months of the Chastain challenge. So that is very, very hard, but one day is not that hard, especially when it's just eat with your left hand, stuff like that. All right, so 2, you do the challenge. So you film all these things, you do the workouts, then you do the challenge. Then you want to do the homework. Homework for this month is 10 push-ups. 10, 25, or 50 push-ups, whatever you want, but film them and post them. Again, not that hard so far, right? All right. Then, eventually, during the month, watch the movie for the month. 7th grade movie of the month is The Blind Side, okay? You don't have to watch it today, but anytime during the month. And I want you to post it online, like a 1-minute little commentary on it. That's it. All right? And then, lastly, come to the workout. We'll be doing a shooting workout today from 7 to 8, and that's it. And it's just that pace. And if you did just that, that wouldn't be a very hard Sunday. That wouldn't be very, very much. But then on Monday, I want you to do the same thing, but then maybe also come to our morning boot camp. If you're doing that, ooh, geez, that's a lot. Then on Tuesday, repeat that, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And again, you do the same thing each day. Then on Saturday, it's just an open gym. But then you do it again, and then come to the games. That would be the perfect pace. That is doing everything in our program. All right? And then once a month, come to the clinic. Come to the combine once a month. Come to the pick and roll workshop just once a month. All right? And that's it. That's our entire program. So I voiced the entire thing. So it's a possibility. It's not so complicated. It's not so complex. All right? And if you do that, imagine this. Connor has 4 years worth of workouts just posted online and organized, and he can show any coach in America that they would give him a chance. They'll be like, whoa. You're creating basically a resume. All right? And your resume is going to be indicative on the court as well. And no one's doing this stuff, especially every single day. That's the hard part. That's the part that you want to be like. That's the part that you want to do. So do that stuff. Again, blindfold dribbling. Going to cover your eyes with the blindfold. Make sure that you do ball handling drills with two balls, one ball. For the rhythm drill, again, it looks like this right here. Where's the rhythm drill in this thing? I got the rhythm drill on the Limitless hoop page under drills. Type in rhythm, which is like the hardest word to spell in history. All right, but you're right there, and then you can see the rhythm drill. You can see John Sanders do it like that. You want to slap it, bring it around the back, slap, bring it around the entire leg, slap again, and then drop the ball and switch your hands. So boom, slap, 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 and then doing it fast as Calvin for us, like that. Boom. You can also go the opposite way as well. So that would be that. That's what we're doing on Monday. Then scissor ladders to shots, going through the ladder, dribbling with scissors, get to the last part, push out for a jumper. Then we have flare repeat to shots. That's just from the baseline, going around the chair or the cone, and stutter stepping, faking the curl, stepping with the inside foot, outside shoulder, and then sprinting backwards to the corner for a shot. And then the last one is interior cuts and passes. If we pass the ball to one of the two inside people, are on both the blocks and on the free throw line, pass to one of them, the other one will sprint to the other block or the other top of the key or the other spot basically, and they will get a pass from the other one and then try to score. So it's pretty simple, but we can do this during games. We actually had a chance to when we passed the ball on the inside for Austin, and he had a chance to pass it to Aiden, but he missed that opportunity. So that will help us out with that. am going to give proof that John Sanders stuff will get to the NBA. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyways, anyone coming tonight, I will see you then. Don't forget that the quote of the day is go forward. All right, you guys, that's my time. I'll see y'all soon. If you want to bring a coin for shooting, bring the coins. All right, guys, I'm out. Please cue my music. There we go. All right, now my outro. Peace, everybody. Congrats on the win. And coffee. Peace.